What is happening, sports fans? It's your main man, Matt, from the DFS 5-pack. I'm still rocking it solo. It is Thursday, March 24th. We got 5 NBA games to talk over tonight. Short Thursday slate. I promise DFS Patriot will be back with me sooner rather than later. He's still hella busy at work with the new baby. The baby's sick, so hopefully the baby's okay. We got to cut him some slack. He should be back on with me tomorrow for sure. We got a big NBA slate, Friday night slate, MMA on Saturday. So hopefully he gets back on with me tomorrow and has taken care of all his other stuff. Until then, you got me solo. When he's back on with me, we'll start talking about the new stuff we're going to be promoting. Me and him are going to be working on some different things together, making some more betting videos, just making some more different content than we've been doing in the past. So excited about all that. We're promoting a new site called ABC Islands. The link will be in the description section. I would appreciate and encourage everyone to check that out. Yeah, we got some really cool things in the works, so excited to talk to you guys about that in the near future. Until then, we got 5 NBA games to talk over. Let's get after it. Let me share this screen, and we will get right into it. So, again, I don't think this is where you want to start your lineup. These are just 5 completely independent guys I like for different reasons. So starting up top, a guy I do think you want to just lock in everywhere is going to be Drew Holiday. Excuse me, lost my voice for a second. No Giannis, no Middleton. Elite matchup against the Wizards. I mean, what more do you need to say? I think you just play him everywhere and move on. Projected for 50-plus DK points at 8K. That's a lock in all formats. So moving down to a guy like in tournaments. I was wrong on Booker last night. I'm going to double down tonight. He did not play very well. He only had 15 DK points in the first half. Ended up being okay, finished with close to 44. Nothing like we've seen him do, though. We know he's got 50-plus in him and then some. I like this spot for him. It was a nice win for them in Minnesota after the Suns were losing for much of that game. I expect this game to be competitive, high scoring. The only thing I don't like about Phoenix here is that they're in a back-to-back in Denver, not trying to load up on the Suns. I think that cuts into guys like Booker and Ayton's ownership. And I like them a lot here. Well, not them. I like him a lot here. Booker, high on my GPP short list. Probably not a guy I'm looking to use in cash games, but in tournaments at low ownership, I like D-Book a ton tonight. Next, another guy I think you just plug in everywhere. Cash games, tournaments, whatever you're playing, it's going to be Pat Connaughton. So we saw him, checking one thing real quick, play 23 minutes last time out. He's been productive when he gets run. Again, Middleton's still out, no Giannis. A ton on Milwaukee's going to be in play tonight. I don't know if Connaughton's going to start. I don't care if Connaughton starts or not. Milwaukee's just in play all over. Great matchup against the Wizards, missing 2 of their, they're obviously their best player, and then probably their second or third, easily their second or third best player. Not sure if you want to say he's better than Drew. I personally think Drew's better than him. So they're missing their best player and their third best player tonight. Opens up a ton of usage, a ton of minutes, a ton of everything for the other Bucks. Connaughton high on the other Bucks short list for sure in all formats. All right, next up, it's hard to speak on Indiana without knowing about Isaiah Jackson and Jalen Smith. But presuming at least one of those guys is out, I think Terry Taylor looks like one of the best value plays on the slate, consistently playing 20-plus minutes. If Smith and Jackson are both out, I think he plays 30-plus minutes here. Not the greatest matchup in the world, but we're looking for value on a 5-game slate at 3,500. I think he offers it to you. If Smith and Jackson both play, no interest in Taylor. Well, limited interest in Taylor. Certainly not locking him in like I would be if those guys are both out. Last but not least, the guy I don't usually bring up that much because what can you really say that hasn't been said about Nikola Jokic? Well, tonight's a little bit of a different story only because of the price tag. DK decided to drop his price to 11.4. One of my loyal customers tuned me in on that this morning. Appreciate you, Andrew, a lot for that. Seeing his price tag at 11.4 is crazy. $1,000 cheaper than he was 2 games ago. He's got 60-plus in 3 out of his past 4. He's averaging 60-plus per game. The top stud on the slate by a mile with no Giannis on board. So, again, at this affordable price point, certainly in cash games, you just play him. And then in tournaments, he's a risky fade, just given the high upside of what projects to be high ownership. I think you just play him and find ways to get different elsewhere. That said, there are other good centers in play tonight. So if you want to fade him and go the other center route, I get it. In cash games, I would not do that. That's what I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more content, more write-ups, more videos, more me, eventually more DFS Patriot, go check out the DFS 5-pack. Sorry, say that 5 times fast. We'd love to have you. I'm around all afternoon if you guys got questions. Obviously, it's the NBA, so things change by the minute. But hopefully this video treats you guys well, and I will see you tomorrow.